If someone could only see your actions and not hear your words, what would they say your priorities are? Today is story time. I have a story that just hit me and I wanted to talk about it. And it's from a member of our community, but I'm going to keep their names out of it because I don't want anyone to be embarrassed. But it's a really epic story. And I think it's something that we all kind of need to hear. Now, you know me, I'm always like, you got to take action, you got to take action, you got to take action. And there's a reason for this because, well, if you don't, you have no way of actually knowing what's going to happen. And there's a lot of thinking and pondering and overthinking that goes on, but you really got to put things into motion in order to see what the outcome is going to be. So, long story long, this member of our community decided that they wanted to take this content creation game seriously, and so they were all bet on dive in. Happened to go to a live stream and basically won a contest that put them in the mix of about 100 other creators for a little less than a week. Person got jazzed up by all of that creative energy and was like, yes, let's go. Has been constantly working on their craft since that time, putting things in motion, going out. I mean, starting from scratch, right? Not a lot of, things in position, not the right equipment, so forth, et cetera, but just like, I'm going to do this anyway. Showed up to all myriad sorts of trainings, showed up to webinars, participated in live streams, became a valuable member of the community. Well, this person decided they wanted to accelerate this process, so they joined a membership that would allow them to sort of study harder, right? And went all in, went through the process, again, honed the craft, got the skills going on, was doing the work, putting out pieces, and then something magical happened. Said, okay, now I'm all in. I want to bless up my studio so that I can do this and provide the best value for the people that I want to create for. And got a message from a different member from a different community, but said, hey, I got way too much stuff and I need to get rid of it. How would you like, very popular piece of equipment? And this piece of equipment ranges around 700 bones. And it was like, really? Like, well, I can't, no, I'm going to give it to you. Just come over and check it out and see what you want. So they did it. They went and checked it out. And the person was like, well, yeah, since you need this, here, there's this, and this, and basically gave them a whole back of the car full of equipment to bless up their studio. And we're talking mixer, Stream Deck, like a bunch of kit. And when we were hearing the story, Paul and I were like, yeah, you deserve it. And this has happened before with somebody else in our community where they're doing the work, they're showing up every time and just being an engaged member of the community and always there to help out. And you'd be surprised, like people met them with a gift. And I know the immediate reaction. Now, you don't have to admit this in the chat because I don't want you to out yourself, but I want you to know some of you right now heard that story and said, oh, wow, that person is lucky. No, please do not belittle that with lucky. I have this weird acronym I learned eons ago, and that's luck is labor under correct knowledge, right? This person was working and learning, and someone was like, they could use this more than I can, and came through. It's really crazy, but when you set yourself up for success, you end up in the right place at the right time. And we love to put it on, oh, that person was just at the right place at the right time, so forth, so et cetera. But no, that person did things to be in that position. You know what's not the right place? Your couch. At any time. Well, not at any time. You got to watch Game of Thrones, but watch, football. But to just sit there and hope that things are going to be different. Hope is a dangerous drug. I don't want you to lose hope, but hope without action is crazy. So I heard this too this week, which I thought was kind of interesting, but ambition without action leads to anxiety. I kind of agree with that statement. I'm not an anxious person, but I kind of agree with that statement. So again, I got to ask the question. If someone could only see your activities and not hear your words, what would they say your priorities are? I want you to sit with that and do whatever you can to start doing whatever's necessary to get where you want to go. Yeah, it's a short video today. I had to tell that story because it was on my mind and it was kind of crazy. And I was just like, wow. I know the person going to see this video, and I told them I was going to tell this story, and I also told them I was going to keep, the particulars out of it. When you run into them, if they tell you, then you'll know. But amazing things happen when you put yourself out there ready to win. But if you think you're going to lose, you're right. Now, I don't know who needed to hear this, but if it was you, you could talk about that down in the comment section below. And right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video they think you should watch, and I agree with him.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet.